Investors around the world are getting increasingly nervous about the situation in the US, with shares down across most major markets. SBS Business reporter Ricardo Goncalves is here with more. Ricardo, presumably investors want certainty.
They hate uncertainty, Anton. The shutdown is actually making it harder for traders to make important investment decisions, and it comes at a time when shares on Wall Street fell to a one-month low below the psychological barrier of 15,000 points. Now, tonight, for example, a snapshot of the employment market is supposed to be released by the government, but that's now been delayed. It's all adding to investor uncertainty at the moment, including fears an agreement to lift the US debt ceiling by the October 17 deadline won't be reached, which Peter Esho puts at only 20 to 30%.
Even if they do meet the debt ceiling deadline, it doesn't reduce the problem that the United States has, which is compounding debt. The discussion in the United States now is not necessarily just increasing the limit, but what comes with increasing the limit? What measures are in place in order to address the growing debt problem?
Now, this all comes at a time when the most hotly anticipated listing since Facebook prepares to come online. Today, Twitter publicly opened up its books, confirming the details of its planned share market listing. It's looking to raise around $1.1 billion and reveal that it has around 218 million active users. That's up from 151 million a year earlier. And despite earning revenues of almost $340 million, it made a loss of $84 million in 2012. Now that takes us to the Australian share market, which fell 26 points today, or 0.5%. The Commonwealth Bank was the only one of the big four banks to make gains, while the major miners lost ground. Woolworths fell. It will phase out the sale of eggs from caged hens over the next 5 years. They don't sell hens, they sell eggs, amid growing consumer pressure to address animal welfare concerns. Well, cooked hens anyway. In Japan, the Nikkei fell almost 1%. In the US, the technology-based Nasdaq had its worst day since August. The Australian dollar is at a one-week high against the greenback as traders scale back their expectations for an interest rate cut before the end of the year. And on the commodity markets, gold is up, oil is down. And for the week, our share market declined 1.7%, halting its run of 7 weekly rises.